Where the hell were you yesterday? Where the hell were you yesterday? Hi everybody! Welcome back to more Corpse Factory! Yeah! Last time we got kinda comfy cozy with Koji. Koji at Koji. Find him on Noise.
Did you miss me?
Yeah!
Nah, just glad you haven't bit the dust yet.
Wow, you did not just hear me opening up a bottle of Coke, by the way.
That's so sweet.
Tomura leans in close to me, almost uncomfortably so.
Listen, have you had any trouble with Corpse Girl?
No, thanks for your concern.
No, I think I'm in the clear.
Well, I guess the time marked on the photo has long passed. Maybe you really are safe.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Huh? Thanks for what?
Being concerned.
For thinking of me.
Ah, shut up.
Tomura's face is glowing red with embarrassment. Despite our differences, our interaction regarding Corpse Girl has helped us both bond a little. I'm not counting on Tomura and I having a lasting friendship. Even just quiet peace might be expecting a little too much. I think it's in Tomura's nature to want to pick fights with people, regardless of whether she's close to them or not. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up quarreling again, no matter how much we learn to respect each other.
I'm at my desk if you need me, but don't bother me, you know?
Got it. She waves and leaves the cryptic statement in the air behind her. I return my attention to the computer and mark a few tasks on my list as completed. The next person to waddle up to my desk and interfere with me is Shinya.
You weren't in yesterday?
Oh, I was not here.
Nope.
Are you well?
Yep.
Okay, I've been meaning to speak to you about Sato.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shinya. I really am. I'm so sorry.
Aoi?
Yes, the thing is, I'm kind of in deep water because of her not showing up to work. And then resigning immediately.
Shit. I was supposed to talk to you about that, actually. It kind of slipped my mind.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, Shinya. It's my fault, really. I hassled you to get Aoi a job.
No. I didn't exercise due diligence. I really should have made her come in for an interview. Or I should have spoken to her myself to see if her heart was really in it.
When you put it that way...
I'm not trying to be callous, but what he said does make sense.
Listen, you couldn't have known it, but Aoi struggles a bit day to day. I'll just say she has some anxiety issues and leave it at that.
Anxiety, huh?
Don't tell anyone I said that. I was under the impression she's been doing a lot better, but maybe I was wrong.
I guess we all have our hidden struggles, right?
That's very true.
Right.
Unless you're Noriko, and your hidden struggle is being Corpse Girl. Just kidding. Noriko has a lot of struggles. Last episode, we actually dabbled into her mental struggle. If only he knew. Then again, maybe Shinya struggles too. Maybe dating Tomura is his cry for help. Maybe he's going to snap one day and come into the office with a knife. Or maybe he'll discover Corpse Girl's website and request Totomi Ida's death in retaliation for ending his career. Who knows? I can't read this guy as well as I initially thought. For the longest time, I was under the impression that he had a crush on me. So what do I know?
Anyway, I hope Sato feels better soon. Maybe she'll find a job that suits her one day.
Maybe.
Say, seeing as we're friends now and all, would you mind if I ask you a, personal question?
Shoot me.
That depends on what it is.
It's related to,
Oh,
intercourse?
Shinya, you dog. My face scrunches up at the word. I don't like the direction this conversation is heading in. Oh, what? Come on, Noriko. Chill out. Chill out, dude.
Shouldn't this be something you talk to your girlfriend about?
Yes, you're right. But I can't actually speak to her about
Give
it.
him some advice.
You're really the only other friend I have, so...
Sure, I'll help you. Shinya's face takes on a dark expression that's far more depressing than what he just said. I feel bad for the guy.
Well, what's the question?
Oh, if, hypothetically speaking, if someone pressures you into, you know...
Sex?
His face turns red in an instant.
Yes, that.
Don't cry!
If someone pressures you into it and you really don't want to do it, what should you do?
Stand your ground, Shinya. If you're not comfortable, this goes for everybody here. If you're not comfortable with having sex with somebody and you say no, stand your ground. Do not let somebody pressure you into something like that. Sex is how do I put this? Mentally, sex is a lot. So if you're not ready for it, stand your ground. Shinya, stand your ground.
Say no. Firmly and loudly.
Yes.
No one should make you do things you don't want to do.
Yes.
Yes. Of course.
Yes, Shinya, you got this. I feel like my answer didn't give Shinya the comfort that he's obviously seeking.
Is Tomoe pressuring you into going all the way?
No, of course not. She would never... Never mind. It was foolish of me to bring up this topic. I'm really sorry, Noriko. Please, forgive my lack of professionalism.
Wait a minute. You're not pressuring her, are you? Shinya bows to me deeply and his face parallel to the floor. He quickly turns and scuttles away before I get the chance to say anything else. What was that all about? That's weird. Could Tomoe be pressuring him? I wouldn't put it past her, but it doesn't feel right. No, what if... What if it's the boss? What if the boss is like, Shinya, I won't fire you if you sex with me. She seems really smitten with him. Would she really push him like that? No, it's somebody else. Maybe it's guilt for not being able to prevent his career going down the toilet, but I feel like I should try to do something to help him. I watch Shinya get on the elevator, and once the double doors close, I get up from my desk and scoot over to Tomoe's workstation.
Hey, can I have a minute?
This is weird. Normally I come to bother Yo.
Yeah, sorry. Have you and Shinya ever gone all the way?
Huh?
Oops, sorry.
We've only been together for, what, a week? You think I'm some sort of slut?
No?
Hey, don't answer that! Look, not that it's your business, but... No, we haven't. Shinya's sweet. He's old-fashioned, you know. He wants to really get to know me before we go down that road.
That's smart. That's smart. That's okay. That's okay. You know, you never know. Never know. Sometimes some people get attached when, you know, when you go all the way. And maybe he's not ready, and you're not ready, maybe. So that's okay.
And I'm happy to wait. The last few guys I dated only ever wanted one thing from me. And that gets old real fast, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
Why are you asking me anyway? Did Shinya say something to you?
No, I was curious, that's all.
You think we're real friendly now, don't ya? Well, I don't mind some girl talk.
You know, I really didn't like Tomoe at first. She's warmed up to me, though. She's really warmed up to me. I like her.
Come talk to me anytime.
She just has problems, but we all do, right?
Thank you. I'll do that.
Tomoe waggles her finger in a goodbye wave, and I return to my desk. If I take Tomoe at her word, which I find myself doing increasingly often, then she's not trying to get Shinya to do anything he's uncomfortable with. So that can only mean one thing. Someone else is pressuring Shinya. But the guy admitted to me, only today, that his only friends are Tomoe and myself, so... It's the boss. Who was he talking about when he brought up the subject? It's the boss. It's the boss lady. I can almost guarantee. I'm a little worried that I haven't received the news alert for an obituary today. My latest victim, the twin woman, had her photo timestamped to 9:01 a.m. this morning. If my method worked, like it has a few times, then she should be well and truly dead by now. She should have her slit her own throat, or someone mysterious could have come along and slit it for her. It's not like I managed to identify how Corpse Girl's power works. I'm no closer to figuring out why her victim dies. All I know is that they do die. And yet, I can't find any matching obituaries for the day. I've tried searching manually, too. I can't always rely on my automatic filters to get it right. I've scoured every source I can find and come up with nothing. It's possible that she hasn't killed herself yet. It's possible that she's planning to do it. Or maybe someone else is plotting to kill her on Corpse Girl's behalf. It's also possible that this time my victim won't die. Depressingly, that puts me back at square one. My winning streak will be over before it really began if the corpse photo has no effect. I took a mental note to discard the burner phone when I get home. I somehow forgot to get rid of it on my way to work, being so absorbed in my strict morning routine. But it's not too late. Barely 24 hours have passed since I sent out the photo. I'm not straying too far away from my modus operandi.
Yo, you came. Mad.
Doctor! Obituary man! Morgue? Mortician! I'm in. He's weird, but I'm in. That familiar halting voice snaps me out of my thoughts. Kojiro stands before me, wearing slightly cleaner clothes than when we had seen each other last time. It's possible that he interrupted this meetup as a date and decided to wear his absolute best outfit. The smell of the morgue is only faint upon him, thanks to the desperate cover-up scent of strong cologne. Guys, I have to tell you something. I love cologne. I love the smell of cologne. I love the smell of men's deodorant. It's got a smell that I love. So wear deodorant, stinkies.
Hi,
Can I sit?
please.
Kojiro pulls up a chair and sits across from me. He's relaxed and awkward all at once. His tall, lanky form doesn't really seem to fit in with the tiny, cozy cafe he selected as our meeting point.
Waiting long?
Oh.
No, not really.
Great. Ordered yet?
No. What do you recommend?
House blend. Fantastic. They roast it here. Also, the chocolate gâteau is amazing. I'll order 2 slices.
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. Coffee is fine.
Roger that.
The waitress eventually comes around and Kojiro places our order in fluent French. I think the waitress is taken aback as she bows politely and humbly asks him to repeat himself in Japanese. What a weirdo! Once our order is settled, Kojiro leans forward and looks into my eyes.
You wear glasses?
No. I subconsciously reach a hand to my face and check if I am indeed wearing glasses. Of course I'm not.
No? Why would you say that?
Kojiro leans back casually and shrugs.
Couldn't remember. Maybe you had them on last time.
No, I did not. Last time? Is he referring to when we met at the library?
I've never worn glasses. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just making conversation.
That's fine.
This place is great, right?
Yes. It's true. The cafe possesses quite the quiet, comfortable atmosphere. The smell of freshly roasted coffee lingers in the air, and the display of various cakes at the front counter doesn't make me ill. You can make out the faint sound of an acoustic music in the background, with vocals in what I presume to be French. This is a French restaurant. All in all, it's a nice place. Kojiro chose well.
Oh, is this place expensive? I just don't have much money, that's...
Don't worry.
Oh,
It's on me.
Hey, I like it. Thanks.
How's work? The bank, right?
I cock my head to the side. Did I ever tell him what I do for work? I don't recall saying anything on the subject. You know, now that I think about it, did you?
I work at the head office for Temujin, not in an actual bank.
Okay, my neighbors are making a bunch of noise.
That's so. Huh. Read your profile wrong.
I relaxed somewhat at his explanation. Of course he would have read my noise profile before meeting up with me. That's pretty normal. I don't keep much personal information on there, but it's true that my workplace is listed. Our conversation is put on hold as the waitress returns with 2 cups of coffee and a single slice of chocolate gâteau. The cake is delicate and moist, and my stomach growls in betrayal of my conviction. Kojiro thanks the waitress in French, and she once again bows in embarrassment and takes her leave.
A bite?
He scoops up a section of the cake with his fork and holds it out to me. I wave my hand politely and shake my head.
Oh well.
He takes a bite and looks immensely satisfied with his choice of dessert.
Could eat if you wanted. You're skin and bones.
Excuse me?
Just saying, could stand to gain some weight.
The nerve of him. Who would say that to a young woman? Noriko, somebody that is concerned, but he did say that really not okay.
I'll have you know that I eat perfectly well. Think.
Whoa. Sorry. Wasn't trying to be mean. You're gorgeous. Just saying, some cake wouldn't hurt.
He called me gorgeous. That's all I heard. I'm gorgeous? I feel a bit flushed as I look down at my phone to avoid Kojiro's warm gaze.
Try the coffee, please.
I am in love, I think. You know, the bar is so low, all it takes is being nice to me. Oh god, okay. I reach for the cup in front of me. More due to the pleasant aroma than Kojiro's suggestion, I take a sip. It's been served at the perfect drinking temperature, and it's absolutely delightful, rich, delicate. I could drink this all day. I've probably been wasting my time drinking canned coffee. This is the real deal.
Thoughts?
For the first time since Kojiro arrived, I smile.
It's wonderful.
Right? I like your smile.
I'm melting. This guy's really laying it on thick. I didn't come here to be swooned. Still, the praise is kind of nice, even if he's just trying to play me with the oldest lines in the book. I figure I should switch the subject to encourage him to stop flirting.
So, how long have you worked in the morgue?
Wow. Good question. Okay, let's see. 34 now. Started there at 22.
You're 34 years old? And he's older?
Damn. 12 years. Never thought about it. Shit, I'm old.
No, not at all. You're older than I expected, but really, it's no big deal.
How old are you? Can I ask that?
You didn't know?
I don't mind. I'm 20.
20. No. Like 10 or so difference in it. Fine. 20, huh? I'm sorry, I was like my Coke bottle making all the noise in this awkward date.
Phew. Okay. Right.
Said of you.
Is that an issue?
No, of course not.
No, he was making sure you were of age.
You're mature for your age. Or I'm out of touch.
Or both.
You're out of touch.
I can't help but giggle.
Wow. Okay.
He laughs it off, but I wonder if it did hit a nerve.
Would you date an older guy?
Yes. I mean... And there it is. Straight to the point. How do I answer a question like that?
Good question. I've got no issue with age, but I don't really know if you're my type. And if I can be honest, there is someone I have feelings for already.
That's so. Unrequited love, huh?
Something like that.
Props can't compete with that.
Probs.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you're stunning. Out of my league. Thrilled to be friends if nothing else.
Friend sounds nice.
Mad.
I'm in love with him, so... Move, Noriko! He raises his cup of coffee in a toast and then takes a sip. Maybe I had him wrong. He might be a bit more mature than I gave him credit for. If he can take rejection without pressing the point, that speaks a lot about his character, honestly. Can you imagine? You just rejected him and he didn't call you a whore. Imagine?
So, Corpse Girl.
Hmm?
Interesting, right? How does she do it? The photos, the killings, all without knowing the Vic's name.
The Vic. This guy talks weird.
Yeah.
Wonder what her death count is.
3, 4 if I'm lucky. I try not to say this out loud.
Eiichi Hanada. Car crash. Was it planned? Cut the brake line. Drugged.
I have no idea. Sorry.
But you requested his death.
Yes.
I did lead him to believe that. I'll have to continue to go along with it.
And for no personal reason?
That's right.
Brutal. Don't request my death, okay?
We'll see.
His face lights up, almost as if he's impressed with the ambiguous answer. Excited, even.
Maybe I should try the site. Request a death. Know anyone who deserves it?
Sorry, not off the top of my head.
Neither. Maybe you should request me. I'm dying to know how it goes down.
You know, maybe you shouldn't mess with this stuff. What if you really ended up dead?
I can protect myself. I mainly want a corpse photo. How does she do it? Oh, by the way, you read that book I gave you?
You mean Strange Flower?
Bingo.
I'm halfway through it.
Wow, fair effort. It's long. Thoughts?
Nice.
It's interesting, I won't lie.
Now, Belle Sinclair is a sicko, right?
Right. He's not all there.
Halfway through, huh? So, has he dined with the dead?
Yeah. Who was it? His school teacher.
Now you guys should just date.
He dug up her body 2 days after she died and then dressed her in his mother's Sunday best.
Yeah.
I love him.
Took the corpse out for Italian? I can imagine the waiter's reaction.
Sorry if you hear the bumping and thumping. Something's going on upstairs. Probably Corpse Girl.
Ah, classic.
Kojiro seems to really enjoy reminiscing about the book. The story is definitely interesting, but the way he's laughing about it makes me a little worried. Then again, the guy works in a morgue, so maybe the whole scenario is just comical to him.
Oh, that's it there.
It takes me a second to realize what he's pointing to. Sure enough, the book in question is sticking out of the top of my bag.
Pass it here. I want to show you a funny passage.
I nod and reach for the book. I pulled a massive tome from my handbook with a fair amount of effort. The book comes free, but it snags on the bag's zipper and causes some of the contents to fly out.
Whoa.
A few personal belongings fall to the floor with a clatter. I notice my lipstick, lip gloss notepad, and a pen hits the cafe tiled floors. Kojiro comes around to my side of the table and helps me pick up my things. He pauses when his hands grapple with another book that has fallen underneath Strange Flower.
Fausse photographie? What's this?
Uh-oh. I quickly reach for the book and try to snag it from his grasp.
It's nothing.
Kojiro is quick, and he instinctively avoids my desperate grab. He holds the book aloft and continues reading the cover.
Huh. English? A comprehensive history of photo manipulation.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. He returns to his seat and flips through the pages. As I finish packing my belongings away, I bow my head silently, waiting for his judgment.
Yo, you can read this?
Only a little.
Oh, this is tough. My English isn't good. Thought it was French at first. Oh, these images.
Kojiro suddenly snaps the book closed and looks at me.
I figured it out.
I brace myself for his inevitable accusation.
Corpse Girl fakes the photos.
Uh-oh.
The photos aren't from the future. Like that was ever possible. Photo is fake. Timestamp is fake.
Uh-oh. He's correct. But will he go back to assuming that I'm Corpse Girl?
Hey, why do you have this book? Are you editing photos?
I mean, I have an interest in it, but that's all.
This book is old. Doubt the techniques are useful anymore. Still, it's interesting. My theory. Thoughts?
About Corpse Girl faking the photos?
Bingo.
I don't know. Sure, it's possible. But can anyone fake a photo so realistically?
Realistically? Do you know her photos are realistic?
Thinking quickly, I snapped back with an answer.
You sent me that copy of Eiichi Hanada's corpse photo.
That's right, he did.
The one Corpse Girl apparently produced.
True.
It was good, right? Pretty convincing.
Very convincing. Is photo manipulation that good?
I suppose if someone skilled enough was doing it.
Noriko, you are digging your own grave, honey.
If it's not photo manipulation, then one more theory.
What is it?
Maybe the subject in the photo is a corpse.
Oh my god. This guy.
I'm confused. Of course it's a corpse. What's your point?
Sorry, hear me out. It's a photo of a real corpse. Just not the victim's corpse.
This guy is too smart.
Corpse Girl acquires a real corpse, dresses it up, just like in Strange Flower. She makes it look like the Vic.
She? Oh yeah, cause girl. Oh, how do you know her gender? Corpse girl. Yeah. I guess.
It's convincing because it's real. No photo manipulation.
Huh, I see.
Yikes. Immediately my mind starts to kick into high gear. Bojiro has unknowingly presented me with an unprecedented idea. What if Corpse Girl does get real corpses? What if she dresses them up, wounds them, and makes them look like a carbon copy of the victim? Then she holds a photograph session to capture the magic. The realism will be amazing. It'll be way more convincing than manipulating a photo, even though I've come pretty good at it. It'll be the next step in realism. It's sure to convince the victims to kill themselves. If Corpse Girl's victim can be relied upon killing Clilly, then I don't have to. I don't want to keep saying that. Then I don't have to continuously question the cause of death. I wouldn't need to worry about whether some mysterious third party is wandering around, slaying people on Corpse Girl's behalf. All of the deaths would be caused by Salua Slide. It would be predictable. Conquering victims would simply be a matter of forging a convincing corpse through replica. But the legwork involved in acquiring corpses would be... That's it! The answer is sitting right in front of me, with a smudge of chocolate cake on his chin and an empty cup of coffee resting in his hand.
Say, hypothetically, would it be easy for Corpse Girl to even have access to dead bodies? Legal ramifications aside, could she possibly have a source of cadavers to desecrate at will?
Yeah, it's not impossible. Take someone like me. I have the morgue. I'm there alone, mostly. Someone like Corpse Girl makes me an offer. I'd give away spare corpses, no problem.
No, Noriko.
Of course, I could get busted. It's not about losing my job. I'm not going to prison. The price would have to be right. But that's just me. Employees in other morgues, well, can't speak for them.
Interesting. So you would willingly work with Corpse Girl if the price was right?
Yeah, I've said it before. Big fan. I support her work. It's fascinating. If she really is using cadavers to make photos, then, well, I'm offended she didn't come to me for help.
Noriko. This is amazing! I never imagined this meeting could be so lucrative. Lucrative? If I want to get my hands on all the corpses I'll ever need, I can just ask him, here and now. I find myself breathing heavily, and I notice that my cheeks are warm and my head is feeling slightly airy. It all comes down to whether or not I really want to step up my game. The way things are, well, the twin woman, my latest victim, doesn't seem to have given up the ghost. Maybe I'm being impatient, or maybe my work just isn't as convincing and powerful as I want it to be. Then, there are cases of the previous victims. Akane Tsurumaki killed herself. There's no doubt about it. But Eiichi Hanada? Possible that his car wreck truly was accidental. It may not have had a hand on it after all. Yui Hatano, my first conquest. The cause of her death still eludes me. There's no way she could have gotten herself in that position that her body was discovered in. She's the whole reason I started suspecting someone else's involvement in the first place, after all. So there's one definite slide, one potential murder, and one death that was an accident. A traffic collision that happened to coincide with the date that I wanted the victim to go. This realistically, there's no way to know how Corpse Girl's power actually works. It's almost like deaths are just caused at random, and when you pile the countless failures I've encountered over the past year, well, my success ratio isn't very impressive. If I could truly compel victims to go by themselves, then I could take the guesswork out of the whole thing, that's for sure. With Kojiro's help, girl, I could acquire cadavers and make them look like my victims. The work would be completely different to photo manipulation. There will be gore involved, no doubt about it. And I'll take a steady hand, some makeup, artistry, and access to clothing props. Then there's lighting to consider, and backdrops. One thing to make an image from a database of the deceased and have a corpse splattered on pavement ready to go. It's an entirely different thing to have to drag a body out of the morgue and plant it in position and then take photos of it. There will be a lot to consider here. It's not a decision I can take lightly. And on top of that, I doubt I have the courage right now to ask Kojiro straight up for his help. But if I don't go for it, I'm absolutely positive it will lend a massive amount of credibility to Corpse Girl's mission. The extraordinary realism that'll pave the road ahead of me with blood.
Yo, finished your coffee?
Whoa.
Oh,
I quickly take a sip and drain the cup.
that was delicious. Thank you for treating me.
Yes.
Very welcome. Shall we head off?
Yeah.
Yes, let's.
Any plans for the night?
Yes, sorry I can't hang out longer.
No problem. I had fun.
Kojiro stands up and conjures his wallet. He leaves a few bills on the table and then steps towards me. I stand up too. Playing my best hand, I quickly lean forward and plant a soft kiss on his cheek. Noriko, you. Manipulator. Manipulator! Manipulator! The maneuver is simply difficult thanks to his height, and I don't think I pulled off as gracefully as I planned.
Oh,
He said, "Oh."
Thank you for the date. Will I see you again?
I gave him my best alluring look as I bat my eyelids. Help me. Make fake pictures.
yeah, of course.
That's so mean. He slowly rubs his cheek with tender fingers, amazed that I just kissed him.
Bye-bye now.
So mean. I spin and take a beeline for the exit. Spin. I hope my trembling legs don't betray me as I step onto the pavement outside. It's not my nature to try and seduce somebody for my benefit. So much of that of my attempt as it has left me feeling rather queasy. I don't know if I pulled it off, but now that I've left the cafe, I can't look back to see what effect I had on Kojiro, if any. I cross the road and a shiver runs down my spine. I hope I'm prepared for what I'm getting myself into. You're not, and you're not. And you're not. Hey, this place looks familiar. The weekend is here, and despite my desire to stay inside the apartment with doors locked and windows closed, I find myself at the mall shopping for a new phone charger. My current charger gave up on me at midnight, and now my phone is running dangerously low on life power. I tried plugging it into different outlets, and I tried plugging into my laptop, but nothing. I did give my device the slightest amount of charge. I thought for sure I had a spare charger lying around, but I turned my apartment inside out trying to find it. Couldn't even find the right type in my drawer of burner phones, sorry. So either the chargers had died, which is the best case scenario, or my phone has become faulty. I hope the latter is not the case because I really can't afford to purchase a new one. Getting it repaired is out of the question. I refuse to hand it over to somebody for a day or two and go without it. So I'm hedging my bets on the issue being the charger. If I can buy a new one, then all my problems should be solved. This is what I tell myself as I scurry through the crowded mall, dodging left and right to avoid careless people trying to bump into me. I know there's an electronics store around here somewhere. Even a discount store will probably have a budget charger that'll fit my device. I just want to find out what I'm looking for and get out of this place. As I blindly navigate the area, I think back to last night when I first noticed my phone was no longer charging. I had been browsing through the obituary newsfeed, searching desperately for any sign of my latest victim's demise. No clues came up. There were countless new obituaries, of course. It's a big country. People die every day, but very few matched the description of my victim. The obituaries that did match had photos included, but none of them looked remotely like the twin woman. It was a dead end after dead end. I might have to just accept the fact that my latest request will go unfulfilled. But accepting it makes me angry. Very, very angry. I find myself stomping through the mall more often simply walking. A few people glance at me, but I don't pay heed. I wanted that woman to go. I wanted her twin sister to rejoice or despair at the fact that befell her own flesh and blood. I wanted her to feel the fear of seeing her own corpse in the photo. I wanted her to feel the cold and clammy hands of death tugging at her skirt, whispering to her, inviting her to spiral down and down and down and down and down. Spiral down and just die. To give up and go. Spiral down and die. To spiral out of control. Wanted her to go. Wanted her to go. I wanted her to die. Spiral down, down, down.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
My head is foggy, my senses blurred, my face hot, my hands cold. I repeat the mantra through gritted teeth.
Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die? Why didn't you die?
I fall to my knees and scream at the top of my lungs. Girl, you're in a mall. Oh my god, Noriko, how embarrassing.
Ah! Why didn't you die?
Oh?
Why didn't you fucking die?
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Damn, she's having a full meltdown.
Can we get a security guard down here, please? Die, 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 die!
Is she going to kill somebody?
Mom, I'm scared.
Noriko.
I'll kill her. I'll find her. I'll find her.
I taste blood in my mouth. My tongue is numb. My teeth clatter. I find that twin bitch. I'll find that twin bitch. Find that twin bitch. That's not nice. I'll get her myself. I'll get her myself. I'll get her myself.
I'll kill her. I'll kill her.
All right, that's enough.
A strong hand pulls at my shoulder and my face hits the ground. Hard. My arms are restrained behind my back, and all I can see in my blurry vision is the checkered tiled floor of the mall.
You're coming with me.
My limp form is tugged backwards, my head tolls to the side. I shut my eyes and let my blackness envelop me. Mariko, what the absolute frickety frack was that?